When you're building generative AI or large language model based solution, almost all the time you are being asked something called API tokens or access tokens, unless that is the open source model that does not really require any authentication. So in that case, from where you will get that access token or API tokens? API tokens are mostly provided by the inference providers or frameworks. One of the framework that we are going to look at and also see how to get the API tokens or access tokens is going to be Hugging Face. Hugging Face is one of the most popular inference provider or inference provider framework that hosts close to 3 million multi-purpose models. So let's look into it. So huggingface.co, the website that you need to pass on. Once you are into the Hugging Face, you need to create the account if you have not already. Simply click on that sign up, provide your email address, create a password, and follow the steps so your Hugging Face account will be ready. Once you have created the account and set up some authentication, you're ready to log in. Provide your email address that you have utilized while creating the account, and if you have set up the two-factor authentication, provide that two-factor authentication code. Simply copy the code and paste into prompt and your Hugging Face page will be logged in. If you are wondering how many models are there, so if you click on models, you will see here instantly 2,886,424 models are right now available to be used on demand. There are so many different purposes you can use the model for, including audio text to text, image text to text, image text to image, image text to video, and here text to image, image to text, and token classification, fill mask, text generation, text to speech, text to audio, and so on. Doesn't matter. For whatever reason you are trying to create the generative AI or pre-trained large language model based solution, you have it right here in Hugging Face. So for example, if I want to create some image from the text, I can click on that and see here there are 107,344 models right now available that you can use and create the image from the text. To do that, you need to first have the API tokens or access tokens. To create the access token, you have to go to the top right corner of the page, which has your profile section. You will see a bunch of options here. You have to straight go down towards the down and click on that access tokens. If you click on that access tokens, this page will land. I have already created a couple of access tokens for my own purpose and for my professional purpose. So for you, there will be nothing over here. You can click on create new tokens. So once you click on that, you have option to create a fine-grained, customized API token or access token based on your need. But simply, in order to be able to access the pre-trained model, you can create the read token that reads or is able to access the pre-trained large language models for your use. So give some random name, whatever name makes most sense to you. I'm just giving the test token here. As soon as you click on create token, the token will be created. But before that, if you are planning to write back to the inference provider, you can also create the token with the right access. And you can give some name, the token will be created. For now, let's create the read access token. Click on that and create the token, copy the token, and get it done. So you have your token created and you're ready to utilize the token that you just created on the solution that you want to build. It's simple and easy. So now back to summary. You logged in into your Hugging Face account, go to top right corner, click on access tokens and create new token and choose what option you want to choose, what purpose you are creating the token for, and then give the name and create token. It's that simple. Now you have created the token. I want to create the model that summarizes or that generates the simple video. I want to click on text to video here, and there are many models available that can help me to create the video. So I will choose one random model for now for the demonstration purpose, but you can choose wisely whichever model you like to. Probably around 14 billion parameters here, and you may want to choose any of those powerful models based on your need. But right now, let's select the 14 billion parameter from One AI. That's one of the most popular inference provider or the company. Now I want to use this model. And if you want to read the bunch of documentation and instruction, you can definitely read those and build your understanding. But here I want to simply use the model in one of the most popular and commonly easily usable IDE provider, which is Google Colab. Google Colab is IDE provided by Google, and mostly it is free of cost unless you are building super complex and high compute power required models. Now you can start your session. You need to select the runtime type to be GPU runtime. Make sure that you have the GPU runtime selected for the pre-trained large language model. Otherwise, it will not be able to run it in the CPU runtime. So once you have it, look at this here. I just had clicked on not so many different options. Just use this model and click on Google Colab. All the code is already written for you need for your model or your solution development, that is creating the video from the text. And now you may have to do some pip installation. Just run the line of code including pip install u diffusers that is already given to you. You don't even need to know what modules and libraries you need to install. So once all the code execution or pip installations are completed, now you're ready to run the line of code that to generate the video. So it will take some time to execute the code. Also, you need to make sure that you are providing the Hugging Face token in the next step. So I will just provide the Hugging Face token here when it says your API, your token here. So paste the token that you have just created into the Hugging Face interface. So here, access tokens and your token that you had just created. And now I'm gonna simply run the code that has a simple prompt: a young man walking on the street of the city of New York. Then you can simply run the code that is already written for you, that includes the client or initiating the client, utilizing the Hugging Face token and some imports needed, and your prompt and the model selection that you have chosen for your text to video generation task. So this is executing. As soon as this code is completed, what you will be able to do is access the video that model has created for you. Probably it will take some time. I'll pause here and come back as soon as this video generation task is completed, and feel free to pause the video and just practice and see what is out there on the code, and just go back to the Hugging Face interface and see what else are the tasks that you can accomplish utilizing the Hugging Face interface and also the access token. My video is ready. That execution of the code is completed. So I want to use the Google Gemini here to ask, hey, I want to, how do I save the generated video file to local? I've just simply asked the question here that was already suggested based on the task that I'm doing over here. Google Gemini is already built here in my Google Colab, which will help me to code while I'm generating the solution. So here I'll click on accept and run, and now my video is saved to my Google Colab. I can simply click and download to my local storage, whatever you want to save it. So now I will click on that video. I will show you that video which was downloaded. This is the video generated by the model, 5-second video. Look at this, how cool this is. Super realistic. You can absolutely see that this is the New York City by this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you have liked the information shared here, please hit that like button to this video. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel Data Speaks, please do subscribe and hit that like button for the video. Also, please stay tuned for the future exciting videos like this. Until then, please enjoy learning.